What's up, it's me, Mr. B, and we about to get crazy! What's going on, guys? Alright, this is like a public service announcement, I guess. I play with a lot of Survivor mains, and most of my subscribers are Survivor mains, and some are trying to get a little better as killer. I am a killer main, but I play Survivor as well. I think you need a little bit of both in order to play, as some would call it, fair. So 99% of the Survivor mains that I play with, after, you know, I play as their killer and they subscribe to me, I talk to them like, hey, how you doing? 90% of the time they think that the killer is overpowered for some reason. No clue why. The killer is not overpowered. The only way any killer gets any kills is if the survivors make mistakes. Plain and simple. You're not going to get any kills if the survivor makes mistakes. They say that their perks are overpowered. Like, no one escapes death. It's not overpowered at all. It's one of the most balanced perks in the game. If you go and gen rush a killer and you're taking a risk. If you don't get them totems, you're taking a risk of this to pop up. Hex Ruin, they also say, I always see a Hex Ruin. Why do they always use Hex Ruin? Well, I'm going to show you why right here. I'm going to go into a random game, and I'm going to show you what happens to a killer if they play by the survivor's made-up rules. Alright, so you're going to find out why killers use Hex Ruin pretty quickly, I'd hope. You would think. First things first, we need to set some traps. We don't have overpowered add-ons. We're going to get destroyed. We're not going to play by trying to win as much as we're going to play by Survivor's rules. So there's no tunneling, no camping, no proximity camping. We're just going to try our best to do as good as possible, and we're not using overpowered perks. We have no, as they call them, overpowered perks. Every perk can be countered on this game when you're killer. There's not very many chances where you can counter. Actually, it'd be better if I put it on that side, but oh well. I don't have much time. That's why you use Hex Ruin, so 3 gens don't pop instantly. If another person was on a gen, it would have popped by now as well. And the game just started. Literally just started, and a generator has popped. That's not overpowered at all. This is not rank 1 neither, so keep that in mind as well. Where's my trap? I'll just try to pick it up. I cannot pick up this trap. Oh, I have too many traps. That's why. So, nearly every trap has been, nearly every single, generator has been worked on. This game is going just the way I thought it would. Yeah, if the survivors don't make mistakes, the killer's not going to win. That's why we use these so-called overpowered perks. The perks that actually give us a chance to slow the game down enough for the survivors to make a single mistake to give us a little bit of advantage. Because once you get the advantage, yeah, it might seem like, okay, we're going to do this. We'll try to get this one hook. That's probably all we're going to get, because we're not running Hex Run. If we even get that one hook, which we might not get. Which we did get. There's some blood points for us though. That's nice. I guess we gotta allow that. She's already up the fucking steps. Can't go for that person because that'd be called tunneling. Got one. See, that's the mistakes I was talking about. She made a mistake. She should have ran. And she got punished for it. Well, look at these generators. Where they at? This is control. I was facing up here if it wasn't for anything else. The generators are way separate. See what I mean? This one's not the brightest. why. I'll see you again, Cody. Alright, now, if you can't tell why killers use the perks they do and they play the way they do, then this is a good example of it. So what we're going to do here now is, Corky here, we're going to put him down on our list, because next time we see him, there will be a video of it too. I will see him again. We're going to, you know, play a little more toxic. But that's why, people. That's why we don't run shit perks. And that's why we run things that may help us at the end of the game. Survivors are overpowered and they're privileged. This one has a... You think that our stuff is overpowered because you only see it from your own personal viewpoint. We have a metal man here, troll, who knows that they're going to get away ahead of time. Well, next time I see him they won't, because I'm a better killer than they are survivor. But they also had 2 instant heal med kits. They had a flashlight person who was probably pretty good at flashlights. I got lucky I didn't get blinded that one time. And we have a head-on, quick and quiet. They're just, you know, they're doing their little troll thing. They got adrenaline, 3 adrenalines. I mean, borrow time. There's just too many second chance opportunities for survivors to be able to use. They have way better perks than killers do. Our best perks can get destroyed, which will leave us with no perks at the end of the game. But that's why. That's why we use what we do. That's why Ruin is so essential, to not get generators done within 3 minutes of a game before you even get that initial down. That's why we play like this. And I hope my survivor main friends who I play with understand this is why killer mains are forced to play a certain way. And you may think it's unfair because you're not seeing it from their point of view. Now that you see it from our point of view, let's try to respect the skill level it takes to play as killer, and the strategies you have to go behind it. You can't play by survivor's rules or you will get destroyed like I just did here. I hope you guys learned something, and GG.